Alright, hello everyone, and today we'll be talking about the latest insights to the Singapore rental market and how Q3 of 2023 we've seen changes, right, that will affect you if you are renting a place in Singapore very soon. First of all, today I'm Heikel from Hero Homes. I'll be your host and I'll be sharing a few facts and figures that will help you manage the market, manage your negotiations when you enter Singapore today looking for a rental place. Alright, I'm sure you've heard about a lot of horror stories of how rental prices in Singapore has doubled, across the board. And today we're going to show you that in fact it has gone up by 50% since COVID started. All right, and today where we are in 2023, okay, it is really 50% higher. I mean, rentals for studios used to be around 3,200, 3,300. Today, studios are going for close to 4,000, 4,500. All right, and 2 bedrooms that used to go for 4,000 range, today is going for around 5,500 starting from. All right, so where does that leave you? What should you know about the market today? Okay, of course, I'm going to tell you, heads up, the market has shifted. All right, from a landlord's market is changing into a tenant's market, specifically because of this. All right, the number of supply of condos, of private housing that is completing this year is at record high of around, this is just Q3 and Q4 of this 2023, but the whole of 2023 we are seeing 15,000 supply completing, because from 2020, 2021, some of 2022, they were all delayed due to the pandemic, and suddenly projects are completing at the same time this year. And the good thing is, next year, we're seeing a similar high supply of condos completing. Now, what does that mean for you as a tenant? Because when you have more condos completing, you're going to see people who bought properties did not plan to move in at all. They plan to rent it out. We're going to see more and more landlords in the market today that gives you more options when you are entering the Singapore market as a tenant. All right? Now, case in point, just in the past 1.5 months, September, August, right, we saw projects in the Northeast, Riverfront Residence, somewhere here, and Florence Residence, somewhere here. Just these 2 units, 2,800 projects. Sorry, just these 2 projects, 2,800 units completed. Now in the Far East, right, we have Treasures at Tampines. That's 2,200 units completed in one single project. That's a lot. On average in Singapore, a project has around 300 to 400 units completing. So these are mega projects which were delayed by the pandemic completing this year at the same time, right? Somewhere Central South, we have Normanton Park somewhere here, completing just 2 weeks ago. All right, we've got 1,800 units. Majority of them are actually landlords. They have beautiful views, huge units. So this would be a very popular project with expat relocators, assignees, mobile employees coming. They will be looking at Normanton Park. Brand new, high floor, beautiful views. All right. So you can see that across just 7 projects, you're going to see 10,000 units completing just this year. That means more and more supply entering the market. We're not going to see the same kind of horror stories that we've been used to over the past 1.5 years. Now, and it shows because as of this year, the rental market is reaching stability. It's no longer going up and up and up like the whole of 2022. All right, it is actually stabilizing. We're not seeing more and more increases in rental. In fact, on the ground, right, we have clients. I'm also serving landlords and tenants myself today here, and I can tell you that there's a lot more units than tenants right now in Singapore right now. All right, so that's good news. Cannot get complacent, of course. All right, so another thing to note is in 2021 there was a record number of rental units being transacted. All right, number of people coming in, number of units remained the same, so we saw prices jumping up the following year. Supply was cutting down. But this year we can see that there's more and more supply coming in. The demand is relatively remaining the same, so things are changing. Now guess what? These people who signed in 2021, most of them, similar like you, would have signed a 2-year lease. That means this year we're not seeing just brand new units which are completing. We are also seeing a record number of rental units re-entering the leasing market because people are moving around, people are going to bigger houses, people are moving to smaller houses, so there's more vacancy coming at the same time. We have more houses completing, we have more rental units being available for selection. Okay, so now that is all good news for today, but I can tell you this trend will remain just for a few quarters, maybe up till end of 2024, because by 2025 we're going to see another dip in supply of houses coming in. Of course, it all depends on how the government expands its immigration policies in Singapore right now, because today we're seeing policies being tightened just a fair bit. Okay. Now, that's the entire residential leasing market for this quarter. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, please reach out to my team. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.